wonder if he's as strong
A
as he
newcomer.
looks.
Golden eyes or something?
You must be prospering around here, huh? Heard there's silver
Got
in
me
them
eye
hills.
on you.
Aye, it's there. But 'tain't so easy to get it out.
Why's that? They ain't too...
You're pale. You drink last night too?
Show me what you got.
We'll fix you soon, don't you?
Run, Roach.
So what can I cry ye yours? You want loin?
Lay a smile upon
Some
you.
shoulder.
Nothing. Brother, seems to me this is one word.
Run, Roach. Harpies got their nest here.
Aye, aye.
Take it easy.
Uncle said folk on the continent got seeing adventure elsewhere.
Calm down, run here. And give it to us straight. And slow.
See you come from...
Wouldn't.
Fresh meat!
How are they?
Why, would just look at every... Smooth.
Here's how I see it. Join Hawker on some ways, then pick the tavern with the loot. Give it.
Wild hunt will be
Is it true what they say? They sure they're lying. But ain't nothing like it.
You heard? That's
Putter around here.
And it hurts horrible. How is it? As if something was tearing me apart from inside.
Let's go! Hey-ya!
Grand those swords, but I prefer me trusty axe.
Hey! What is it?
Retrieve the
Could you? Thanks be
northern part of the Isle, near the whale cemetery. Don't ask me how it...
your reward. Sure as hell earned it.
he looking at?
Where are you going?
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman.
mistake. Time to end this. A storm, damn it.
Thank you, Witcher. You ought to come by Mulberrydale. See me forge. I'll have something for you. Gesture of gratitude.
Medetta, Estra.
Come on. Ghoul nest. Ought to just destroy it.
Greeting!
Wouldn't mind. Wouldn't. Farewell. Ghoul nest. Ought to just destroy it. Ghoul nest. Ought to just destroy it.
we're up to our noses in fights and horror.
Bye, nudge.
So long.
This is yonder I get lucky.
Move it!
What a pretty, pretty, naughty princess.
Faster. Giddy up. Got their nest here. Damn, you're ugly. Wind's howling. Go, go. Run, Roach.
Oh!
That's it, Roach.
Ooh, sod it.
Hey there, sir!
What's the problem?
Oh, shut it, Goddard. Little Red's band means to attack the village. Want revenge?
Who's little?
Word is she fornicates with wolves and can tear a man apart with her bare mitts.
She leads a pack of deserters.
Fine.
Beware of them.
Bill is a harsh man.
It's not causing any trouble at the inn.
Faster.
Let's go. Move it.
Wanted. Cradle. Used but... Need a witcher?
Any bloke willing to kill a
Monster?
big, bad... Oh. If you're interested, drop by the Garden Estate.
Giddy up. Let's go! Come on.
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman.
Surrender him, and no one will get hurt.
See ya. Bertram, we're coming for you!
Oh, Witcher, did the villagers hire you?
They did, to defend them from...
And you believe me to be such?
Are you?
Find out for yourself if you dare, or give me Bertram.
Don't care much what
Oh, there'll be blood,
Fucking come on! Slaughter that freak!
Damn it.
Wonderful hiding.
You failed to mention.
Well, I mean, we wasn't all to... Thanks for your help.
Yeah?
Me? The war I drink.
Hey, ow!
Right. Give me
Taylor's
the
out
coin.
his shot.
Tails to clean the shit out.
Like a cat. You catch mice too.
Boy, lads, fancy an outing to find that
How can I...
What do you... Interesting lilt in your voice.
Ardskellig. Spent my whole childhood in Holmes.
Why'd you leave?
Always had a liking for the smithy. I'd sit there all... At 17 winters, my dad told me he could teach me not... A few years on, I had my master crafting papers.
Take care.
What's that you're muttering?
What did I do to deserve your company?
Could use some hair of the hound.
Need to talk.
About? Got it.
Not about to. But that...
Think you got...
You should...
Fuck.
Thank you.
You white one. Look like you got soused up.
I'm taking you...
There ain't a...
Sergeant Hartles.
Bring him back.
No. Open the door. Looks like we got company. Nilfgaardian battle mounts. What do you want?
The Emperor's displeased with you.
Then he ought to ask somebody else for help.
The Emperor does not ask anyone for anything. You will ride with us to Vitsima.
Sure about that?
Don't even try.
Fine. Lead the way.
And the Third Army will sweep in from the west to take Banglin.
If I may, Your Imperial Majesty, our spies report that the garrison at Banglin consists almost wholly of mercenaries.
Bribery, then.
We stand to lose exactly no men in battle.
And we stand to lose less time. Very well. Give the orders. Then set sail.
As you wish. At once!
Your Imperial Majesty, Yennefer.
I did not have you brought here for an exchange.
As you... Ciri. Well, this...
I give you 3 solid leads. Trails as fresh as morning dew. The aid of my spies and my courts. I hope you have more to say. For your sake.
Listen. I'm looking for a needle in a haystack. A needle that at any moment can...
It's a difficult task, I know this. What of it? Listen to me. I rule the largest empire the world has ever known. I wage a war against the North, command men in 10... You cannot expect me to pity you the difficulty of your task.
I pursued those... Ciri first reappeared in Skellige, with a mage, and...
The Wild Hunt tracked them down, found them there.
Where they were separated. Ciri spent...
Yes, I know my vassals.
Who helped her get to Novigrad, where Ciri crossed some of the city's underworld boss...
And into the Wild Hunt. Again. Ciri and the elf.
The information appears of little use.
This monstrosity might well be your daughter. Its body is the product of a curse. Someone...
Can you lift this curse?
I've done a great deal of research. Made inquiries. But to lift it, I would need to know the words used to...
Vafel Elen, Kedmil Fali. Gladiv... Dandelion told me. Ciri...
At last, you provide a pleasant surprise.
Yes.
The details do not interest me. Geralt, you've achieved precious little, yet admittedly more than the bumblers in my spy corps have.
Fine.
This audience is open.
could have used some of that famous biting.
I merely know when I can indulge my...
Ah, I see. So you show your claw.
Do you really wish to do this now? We can fight another time, in another...
So, how do we...
We must take him to Kaer Morhen. Oh, and Geralt, forgive me, but I'm unable...
Don't worry, we'll ride there. Never did like...
Take care of yourself.
Wait. Here. Probably better if you keep it.
Of course. I'm off.
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman. Geralt needed to lift the curse, so he took Uma to the home of the world's greatest specialist on dark spells, to the Witcher's fortress of Kaer Morhen.
Whoa there, Roach.
Forktails this close to the fortress? Someone's been slacking off.
And your journey, how was it?
Calm, if you don't count the forktail that flew over our heads a few miles back.
What have we here? Multiple deformities. Eyes, ears, nostrils, a hair lip. And is this... Now, calm down. Yennefer was right up...
Don't look all that
Huh? Ah, this.
A lot of work for one person. Lambert...
No. Yennefer found more him.
Yen's here already.
And how?
Huh. You two argue?
Geralt, I understand she's a... Well, how do I put this? Immense. She teleports in, not even a nice to see, jumps right into a... We've a curse to lift, there's this to do and that. So Eskel and Lambert get go...
So what's Yen?
Wish I knew.
Mean she didn't tell you?
She told us what she needs to lift the curse.
She's got...
Huh, more than one, most likely. In any case...
Shame.
Said the same myself. Solid oak frame, down... Ah.
It's either that, or Yen really hates her. So where is everyone?
Eskel's hunting forktails. Gotta nip that infestation in the bud. And since Yennefer need... Lambert's still in the keep, preparing to vet... Assembling a megascope. Wanted my help, running around with some chirping control.
I should let her know I'm here.
If you say so, but don't go...
drinking again.
What's this?
No. Booze from potato peels.
For my welcome?
Actually, more like my farewell feast. Haven't heard? Madame Sorceress has requested I fortify the...
Realize that, man.
Yeah, I heard.
Mind showing a bit of sympathy?
I call him like I see him. That's how I...
Know what?
Right, no time to lose.
Lambert.
Oh, sorry. The potato...
Don't sound too...
I'm not. You know the trek to the Circle's no walk in the park. And...
Let me go with you.
Well, might have more spring in my step with the famous white wolf at my...
Gotta take care of...
Sure.
You piece of shit! Damned crystal!
You decide to blow...
Geralt, I'm sorry, but...
What's eating you?
Let me think. That was the third crystal to explode. It's been a week, and Lambert's still not done what I've asked. Vesemir spitefully insists on repairing the wall just beneath...
The guys. Well, they're not...
Why is that?
Because you aren't willing to say what you're planning. You're treating them like pay...
I shall explain everything. When...
Fine.
Firstly, help Eskel and Lambert. One was supposed to get me forktail spinal fluid. The other was to fortify the phylactery with elemental power. I've yet to...
All right, I'll talk...
Yes. As you saw, my megascope's acting up. In rather spectacular fashion. I'm certain there's an energy source nearby. Generating disturbances make...
Who you plan...
No secret at all. Ida Emian.
How could I forget?
Exactly. A sage. As the name suggests. If only you'd been this cautious with all...
All right.
Use this Potesta Quisitor.
Potesta...
Yet it's ever so simple. Grasp it firmly, move it... Spare me your juvenile wit. Ah. Thank you, Geralt.
Nothing here. Got a signal. Signal's growing stronger.
So, Yennefer found a volunteer to walk around with that chirping stick after all.
Shh. Signal's growing stronger. Shit, lost the signal. Nothing here. Oh, got a signal. Signal's growing stronger. Signal's growing stronger. Can't be far now. Getting warmer. Warmer. Hot. Getting warmer. Warmer. Can't be far now. Getting warmer. Warmer. Hot. Mounted witchering just never took on. Mounted witchering just never took on. Hot. Ah, there you are. Getting warmer. Warmer. Hot. Disturbance is coming from there. What's in these crates?
Dimeridium bombs. Lambert made them.
No wonder the megascope doesn't work. All right, gotta get him out.
I can do that. Rather you not...
Yes, Uncle Vic. How goes it? Vesemir's not work... Thought so.
All done. You can go... Now, let's check your conditioned reflexes.
Thank you. Seems to be working now.
Dimeridium bombs. Lambert left them by the beds.
I suppose he had no...
You know, Lambert's not exact...
Please. Lambert is mean, not stupid. Enough. Ready for this conversation?
Sure you want me here? Members of the Lodge don't let just anyone...
Consider it a token of our trust. Now let's begin. And Geralt...
Didn't you just say you trust me?
Stop twisting my words.
Cadmel Yennefer at Vengerberg. Gwynblade.
Cadmel and Severn.
Why have you summoned me?
We've come up against a curse. One we must lift. It was uttered in a dialect of Elder speech unfamiliar to me.
I see. The words of the curse?
Vafel Elaine, Kedmil Foli, Gledev Don Eptenid, Bondro Isne Iacus.
Recognize the
Lathan Undod.
Meaning?
The so-called One speech, a forgotten language dating...
The migration?
Later, Geralt.
Take it you've heard the words before.
Yes, in legends. Of the kind that do not end happily.
Can you help us with the curse?
To a degree. Agnes de Glanville's incantation, combined with Elder's triangle, inverted, of course. They are your only possible recourse.
Thank you, Severn. Vafel.
That does not conclude our conversation.
What is it?
The time of the white frost and white light is nigh.
And the world will perish amidst ice. I know Ithleen's prophecy.
I don't doubt you know it. But do you understand? The Elder Blood can initiate the final age, the time of the end. Or stop it. Remember this, Gwyn.
Any idea what...
Ciri, of course.
Wish everyone would just leave her the hell alone.
Wouldn't count on it.
What was that a...
Good gods.
No. Vesemir figured sword were...
Naturally. The Ensei and the NN elves were once one folk, the En Undod. Then came a cataclysm. No one knows its nature. The En Undod were forced...
So if Uma's curse was uttered in this Lathan Undod...
Then it's old. Very, very...
All in all, interesting conversation.
Finish whatever it was you and the boys were...
Pulse weak, but regular.
Must be Eskel's prince. No one else has left the keep recently. That's his horse. What's its name? Scorpion? Beautiful animal. Footprints. And hoofprints. A goat. Interesting. Rocks. tracks end here. Great. Could try to follow my nose. Can't smell Eskel, but there is the goat. Just gotta find a sample of its scent. Bits of bark. Looks like Eskel's goat rubbed against this tree. A clump of goat hair. Ugh, the stench. Eskel's tracks. The nose knows. Didn't tie itself to this stake.
Supposed to be forktail bait. Guess it works for witchers as well.
As for fork-tails, bait them thusly. Pound a stake in the soil, bind a goat to it, then hide ye in near to shrubbery post-haste.
Brother Adalbert's Bestiary, page 82. See your memories back in full, and sharp as ever in spite of your years.
You're as old as I am, wise guy. Don't let the gray hair...
Good to finally see you again.
You too.
Same old, same old. Another...
That it?
I'm a simple witcher wolf. Don't fight dragons, don't fraternize with kings, and don't sleep with sorceresses.
Fame's not all it's made out to be. Consider myself...
You're right. Takes a lot of champagne to wash down all that caviar. That is tough going. Shh! Hear that? Incoming. Hit the wings!
Not scared to leave the horse down below? Forktail could decide to have at him.
Scorpion's a warhorse. A purebred Kedwenny. He'll be fine. Have I told you how I got him?
No, don't think so.
Saved his lost knight once. You know, woods, dark, wolves, the standard. Told him, give me what you find at home and all that. No kid this time, but his mare had just foaled.
Eskel and Scorpion, bound by fate. An enchanting tale.
Mock me all you want. You're just jealous. The old hen, she cackled. She cackled on the fence. The old hen, she cackled. And she ain't cackled since.
What's that song?
Some old hill folk tune. Perfect for hiking. My mom sang it to me.
You remember her?
Just that silly song. Nothing else.
Bleeding heavily.
From an artery. Blood's light-colored. Can't fly much further.
Fled to its lair, looks like.
Good. Means it's done fleeing. Gonna make a stand. collect the spinal fluid and get out of here. Cut into its back. Just...
Gonna tell me which side of the knife to...
The sharp one. Come on, hurry up. Hey, what do you say to a little race? Maybe...
We shouldn't. Rather not.
Honestly can't see what all those dames see in you.
Pretty damn handsome stick, though.
Debatable.
Move it!
Pulse weak, but regular.
Impressive.
A month of tracking.
Congratulations. Can't help wondering, though. Why'd you keep the core?
Not a bad idea. This one was quicker than most. Quicker and stronger. Want to examine it.
Mind if I have a...
Want to do the on?
No thanks. You cut. I'll grab a bite to eat. Let's examine it.
Long whiskers. Protruding frontal lobe, but that's normal. Long ears. And an ear.
Seen that before. Some of them like...
And in the maw, yellow dull teeth. Missing its...
Clearly not a flosser. Fine. Open its gut. So, anything in...
Bits of undigested food. A few decades worth, looks like. Human hair. Want to give it to Yennefer? Ought to be as good as new once you polish it a bit.
No thanks. She only wears silver.
That's her loss. Rest is perfectly normal, except for its gnarled lip.
Nice claws. 15 inches, I'd say.
They grow its whole life. This one was about 100.
Pretty muscular legs. Calves and feet especially.
Let me tell you, this sucker was fast. 1 second here, there the next. Always in the shadow.
So how'd you take it down?
Long story.
Think I've seen enough for now.
It'd be nice to figure out a way to determine a catacan's age based on its...
It would, I agree. But later. See you, Eskel.
Everything's ready at my end.
No reason.
Oh, meant to tell you. Can't get to the circle through the mountains. Rockslide blocked the pass last spring.
So we approach from the pond side, like when we did the trial of the medallion?
Exactly. Remember the way?
Not easily forgotten, that.
He who returns with his medallion will prove himself worthy and may set off on the path.
Vesemir ever hear you impersonate him?
Yeah.
Savola's breach. Still haven't patched it up?
Vesemir'd like to. Doesn't bother me, though. Not expecting anyone to lay siege, and... this way I got a shortcut to the pond.
Shame those Salamander assassins didn't punch a few more holes in our walls.
Or finish the job and reduce these ruins to rubble.
Been thinking. We gotta swim across the pond?
No, I got a boat moored there. You know, for fishing.
Wow. Never took you for the fishing type.
I use bombs. I drop them in, then scoop up whatever floats to the surface.
That makes sense.
Nice shot. Hunting's almost a diversion with that game. Gotta get me one. Well, color me impressed. Where'd you learn them tricks?
It's an art. Learned it from this old master down in Zerrikania.
Yeah. Save that tale for your next sorceress.
Tell me about Vesemir. Things any better between you?
Seems so. Old man's dropped the moralizing, and I try not to piss him off too often.
Mm-hmm. Working out well?
Moderately. Castle's pretty big. Easy to stay out of each other's way. Damn it! Moored it right here, I swear!
Line must have come loose.
Really? Here I thought the boat untied itself to go for a jaunt on its own. Damn it.
There a storm before I arrived?
Let me think.
Wind must have grabbed the sail, tugged the... Water hag.
Great. The last thing we need. Right. Cave entrance is just opposite. Gotta sail across the pond, go through the cave, climb troll...
Doesn't seem like such an ordeal now.
No. Still gives me the shivers, though. You know only 2 boys returned from...
You were the ones who ran into old Speartip in the caverns, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's still...
Gnawing? No. What the fuck was that trial for? Most who returned from the Circle of Elements died within a year in some swamp, hunting drowners for Crown 30 a head. So exactly...
Ought to ask Vesemir.
Oh, I have. Many times.
Let's go.
All right.
Because?
'Cause it's my boat, not...
Make this boat yourself?
Yeah. Something you don't like about it?
Besides the water up to our ankles? Nothing.
Quit whining. It'll make it across the lake.
Provided we don't smash into something first. Barely see the tip of my nose. Fog's thick as curdled milk.
Never took you for a poet.
Oh, but I am one. Want to hear a limerick?
Sure.
Lambert, Lambert, what a prick.
Not bad.
Fall off a bit. Sails fluttering.
Don't teach your grandma to suck eggs. Right, almost there. Ready for the caverns?
Almost.
Ugh, drink a dose of cat, I know. Any more words of wisdom, like step soft?
Old Spirit.
Yeah, he is. Unless he's done us a...
How'd the rhyme go? Old Spirit.
Wake him up and you'll sleep deeper. Come on.
Hear that? Sounds like a kid.
You know this valley's uninhabited except for us. It's gotta be an illusion.
What if it's not?
Whatever you...
We'll invest...
You know, Vesemir's right. You do...
Hey, little guy. It's all right, you're...
No! No!
Fine. Consider your...
Well, well, what do you know?
We can talk about that later. Got the foglets to take care of now.
An illusion. Who would...
You're not gonna let this drop anytime...
No, I will not. In fact, whole world should hear about the time the famed Geralt of Rivia was duped...
When someone's life might be threatened, I'd rather be safe.
Of course, the noble white wolf never abandons a man in need.
Changing subjects.
Yeah, one of ours. Must have drowned during his trial. Foglet.
Charming. That's...
Needn't ask me twice. In fact, I didn't need...
Lambert, enough. Shit, too damn high.
Not if I give you a boost. Remember? Part of the
But even a lone hunter can use a helping hand sometimes.
Ready? Oh! You fat fuck!
1, 2, 3. You're no feather either. Come.
Wall looks a little shaky. Ard maybe?
Mind not stomping like that.
Relax. I slipped. Ah!
What?
Something fell in my eye. Splinter, I think.
Hope it wasn't from a broken mirror. That'd make you even nastier.
Ha ha. Ugh. Place reeks of mold.
What did you expect? Scent of violets?
Would have been nice. Ah, so soft and sweet, just sleeping there. Makes you want to make this moment last forever.
Has lost the element of surprise. You gonna live?
Probably.
Let's get...
Wait. That's for Voltaire, you whore son. Don't remember? Little guy.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
All we can do now. Never made it out of here. Let's go. Oh, good to be back above ground.
Mm-hmm. Still
You mean the trolls? They're in for trouble.
Don't know who you're trying to impress.
Look who's talking. Vesemir. What? What are you doing?
Killing monsters.
Good one.
Just came out that... Come on.
Ha! See him shit and run as soon as he saw us?
Mm-hmm. Never known a troll to do that.
Which is to walk no more. Stops This mountain. Trolley Mountain. Troll Mountain. Huh? Oh.
You talk to these.
Stay calm.
Which is this thing King 3 do? Sometime.
Enough!
They understood all.
Run for the cave! Before they stone us to death!
We walk throws. Use.
We understand it, but we still.
Listen, but we. Trolls come no. Locks lots there.
Enjoying this little chat? Cause,
I'm talking. Fact is, you know as much about We're not here to hurt you. We don't want to touch your rocks. Just let us pass.
Troll rock throw. Witches thief strike no back. Just over you. Witches his monster kills. We do go this. You shall.
No way. Which
better arm.
Geralt? Just a few steps more, and we're there.
Oh, that's some serious panting. Out of breath, out of shape. Well, we made it.
No denying that. Damn.
Must be of you, not.
Geralt, who do you take?
Let me think. A sourpuss?
Fair enough. But save the rest of your
Remember how this circle works? Been a while since.
It's fine, old man. No need to make excuses. How'd it go? Water, then earth, then air? Then all we gotta do is wait. The container will absorb the power of the elements. So, how'd you deal with the trolls when you passed the trial of the medallion?
Let me think. Oh yeah, used Axie, but I only had to get past one troll. Other two were busy.
Yeah, useful sign, Axie. Saved my life.
Sense a good story.
One of the best. A couple of road robbers stopped me. One pointed a crossbow at me, and the other and made the man with the crossbow shoot his friend, and then hang himself.
Wow.
Isn't it? Real side splitter, I think.
Tell me, you always been such a cynical bastard?
No. I was adorable before Vesemir brought me to Kaer Morhen.
Think it's that?
Guess I could have been someone worse. Just a shame.
It was our destiny.
Destiny? Let me tell... My dad was a drunk. He'd knock a few back, then beat... One day our prayers were almost answered. Dad lost his way coming home from the tavern, walked smack into a nest of neckers. Give me the first thing you see when you get home. My life. For the life of that prick? I say fuck that kind of destiny.
Didn't know.
Next time you wonder why I'm so bitter, well, there's your answer. All right. We've great.
Right.
After you.
Got you everything you need.
Splendid. Lambert, prepare the apparatuses.
Last I heard, my dear, I give the orders around here, not you.
I believe we made an agreement to seek...
I said we would help you, that's it. I don't know what you want to do with them, you haven't deigned to inform us, but it's not safe, is it? Just as I thought. Which is why I think we...
What's this?
Derives from folk traditions. I've used it many times. In 1211, to lift the curse that held the swamp. Now take Uma into the mountain.
What then? Will you howl at the moon together?
A bit of respect. You're not talking to Geralt.
No, we will not howl at the moon. I'll lay him down on a gravestone. Come midnight, I'll give him tea made of hemlock harvested from... But I don't see...
In my opinion...
I know your opinion, but I'm not asking anyone's permission.
So, got the evening...
Vesemir mentioned some roof beams in the tower need replacing. Maybe we could see to that. Or we could have a drink.
Sounds a lot better than the beams.
Wouldn't mind a shot myself.
Nothing I can do. Been out...
Do as you will. But in a moment.
Ooh, sounds serious.
All right.
No, nothing. I just wanted to take you aside.
Mm-hmm. And what...
Sneaking upstairs to make love.
Wow.
I'm too old to play the blushing bride. Unless you ask... Shall we go? You can rejoin them afterwards, in an hour or two.
Or 3.
I'll hold you to that.
Well, well. Lovebirds decided to join us. Enjoy yourselves?
You heard the answer to that question, Lambert. Besides, not... Yen, we don't have glasses. You alright drinking from a mug?
I'd drink from an old boot tonight.
Eskel, that catacan we cut up together. Tell us how you nabbed him.
A catacan? Oh ho ho. Dangerous horse sons, those.
Finicky, too. The specimen in question only went for young women from the upper classes.
That's like me.
We've no interest in your fantasies, Lambert. Whereas the vampire, even I'm curious to know how you managed.
My clan threw a masquerade ball for the city's notables, to lure the vampire out of hiding. I was there too, disguised. Let me tell you.
Mixing work and romance? Bad idea.
Suppose so. But you look the way I do, you gotta grab every chance you can get.
Maybe you
And maybe you should wear a gag.
What about the vampire?
I'd made a deal with this young alchemist. She really loaded up. Fish tech, vodka, magic mushrooms. Went out into the garden. Vampire found her and drank his fill.
A fairy...
Alchemist come out of it all right?
Fine. Lost a bit of blood, I suppose. Hangover was the worst part. She drank...
What have you been up to, Lambert?
Yeah. Contract in Lan Exeter. Not to boast, but a pretty lucrative one.
Yeah. Kavir's where the gold's to be made. No...
Shush! I'm talking now. So this giant was giving him trouble. Attacking convoy...
And relieving himself on the highway, rendering it
Fine. Turned out, it wasn't a giant. Just a fat forest troll. And a group of bandits were ambushing the convoys.
What did you do?
Killed the bandits to keep the roads safe. Then I killed the troll. Needed its, head.
Pragmatic as...
You could stand to show some of Lambert's expediency. Set ideals like justice for trolls aside, keep yourself out of poverty instead.
Knew the sorceress would see it my way.
Eventful times for me recently. Kings.
Yeah, we're thrilled for you. But why don't you tell us about Uma instead?
Long story. I was on Ciri's trail. Went to Velen.
He get caught plowing somebody he shouldn't have been.
Right. Speaking of old friend...
We were talking about Uma, weren't we?
The night is young.
Lambert.
Fine. Conversation turned serious? Let's talk.
I said I'd tell you tomorrow.
So tell us now. It's after midnight.
I'll subject him to the trial of grasses, but only...
You'll fucking what?!
Mind your...
Did you hear what...
Not gonna ask you again.
Sorry. Looking to turn him into a witcher?
Of course not. As I was about to say, I'll only apply the first half of the trial, because...
Because you want to watch him suffer?
Stop interrupting or... To restore Uma's former appearance, we must first... Imagine a lump of clay. In order to shape it, you must first moisten it or it will crumble. The trial's initial part does just that. It opens the body to change, so to speak. Only then can...
What are the chances Uma will survive?
Not great. but we've no choice.
Unless Vesemir can do the trick with his hemlock.
Might be surprised, old man.
It'll be the first trial in years, decades.
I knew you'd be wary.
Wary? That's not the problem. Those secrets have been forgotten.
I'd be the last to suggest you start producing hordes of witches.
You hardly need to. See, till now we had a great excuse not to take in apprentices. Seems we'll need to talk it over.
Maybe later. Who's up for another round?
Oh, I am. But we're all out of stuff to chew on.
Not at all.
Gentlemen, pleasure drinking with you. Don't stay up long. Tomorrow's an important...
Didn't listen, did he?
They never do.
What are you talking about?
Samavilla contract Eskel got a while back. Good story.
Finish it in a minute. First, some more fuel.
Ooh, now that's a kick in the liver. What is it?
The Gauntlet. Equal parts spirit and white gull. What's that look about? Yen's gone to...
Damn straight. Poor...
So, what's this about it?
Snared this peasant in her dance. Instead of being happy, wanted me to trap her. Turned him down. So he tried it on his own.
Great story. With a
Really? What's that?
Stay away from...
Will you ever?
Yeah. Soon as I...
You brave a fire for her. Whereas...
Listen to you two goddamn relationship experts. Neither...
For good reason.
Fine. Leave pretty boy alone before he gets grumpy. Already has that pout. Drink up, girl. Colder than up a nice giant's ass in here.
Gotta say it.
He's always been a wuss about the cold. Remember winter?
Mm-hmm. Lambert sat by the fire. Wrapped in...
Hello, young'uns. Got your own little carnival.
Where did you dig up that body?
Vesemir's trunk. The height of fashion in 11
Men, a witcher's life is not all cards.
All right. One Vesemir's enough.
Oh, I'll pour, Eskel. I'll pour.
All right, kid.
Speak for yourself. Night's still young.
But we're not. And tomorrow...
Fine. Drinking with my mirror images.
See? Even you... Damn. See, everyone's up and at 'em.
Take it you had a...
Yes. We talked about Uma.
So I guess you didn't get a chance to see to the beep?
No.
You can give the boys a rap on the knuckles later.
Vesemir.
While you were out hunting forktails and playing with the megascope, I examined Uma. Notice one thing. At moments of While falling asleep, he'd pause, awake for an instant. Something different about his movements, his gaze then, but only for a moment. So I induced a trance, hypnotized him essentially. No effect at first, but as he dropped into deep lethargy...
All right. I just don't get how that helped.
Then keep silent. Thank you, Vesemir. And I apologize for what I said earlier. Have the boys told you what we plan to do?
Yes, don't like it one bit.
Right.
We can begin. We need only brew the...
Wait. Why couldn't we...
Do it earlier? Because the preparatory potions for the trial are strongly reactive. They must be administered immediately after they're brewed. Satisfied? Geralt, make the potions. Here are the 4...
No. After last...
And disinfect the tools. Well, chop chop.
You don't know who's trapped in Uma's body. How did you figure the proportion?
Performed a series of complex calculations. Extrapolated some data. Ran simulations.
Meaning you guessed.
Potions ready.
Tools, too.
Good. Vesemir?
Hookweed extract to deaden the pain. I know. Done this before.
Eskel, make the incisions in his veins. Insert the tubes. Geralt, place the potion vial.
Ready.
Open the valves. It doesn't matter in which order.
The hookweed work?
If it hadn't, the pain would have sent him into shock. Killed him.
So, everything's...
No, but it's...
Administer the next potion.
I'd hoped I would never have to watch this again.
Why'd you keep the table, then?
Geralt, next potion. Oici Fin.
What now?
Now we wait for the potions to do their work. Might take it...
You need only wait. True. But I must maintain the stabilizing spell. Uma's body is not nearly as resilient as a young candidate witch's. But... Eskel, I'm sorry. Would you mind?
Getting some rags? On it. I can't believe...
Wiping vomit off the floor?
No. The trial. If that's Syrian there, she could come out of this crippled. Wrong in the head. Just emotionless.
Of course I have. Thing is, we don't have a choice.
Not anymore, we don't.
Gentlemen, the floor's as clean as it'll ever be. No offense, but I'd rather Geralt did it.
Understood. I'd prefer that.
That normal?
Yes. Uma's body is disintegrating from the inside. Once that's complete, we'll need to reform it. You witches were given mutagens. We will use spells.
Hey, Yen, you're dozing off.
No, just resting my eyes.
Yeah, it's called sleeping.
Then do something
Pinching's apparently effective.
later, perhaps.
Heard about the time Ciri and I went ice skating?
No.
The winter she trained here. A couple months in, she started complaining I was too harsh a teacher. Brushed it off at first. Then she asked me to go skating with her. Didn't really want to. As soon as we hit the ice, she started skating circles around me, hollering.
He's awake. It's time. Time to lift the curse.
Another severe. Kaniatad. Nevid. Savin. Kawal. Arriva. Endir.
No, I won't let you. Geralt, yellow flask, in my satchel.
Avalok?
You know him?
Yes. An elf. And now, a sage.
Where is...
The Isle of Mists. But it's not... She's not safe. The hunt.
Isle of Mist.
Everywhere. And nowhere.
Listen, Sage. We didn't lift that curse to play riddles with you.
Yvain. Arwen. Siran. In Skellige. Follow it into the mists. Hurry. Hurry. I tried to protect her. But the curse... The hunt has not found the Isle as yet. 'Tis a matter of time.
Enough, Geralt. He's not yet free of death's grip.
Is he gonna make...
I can't... No. You saw?
The trial has wrought havoc in his body. Violently twitching fingers, pupils that don't react to the light. Seen it many times before, too many.
Toxins have permanently damaged his nervous system. Even if he
I'm going to get sick.
Hold up. Don't you think you owe us some answers? How do you know this Avalok? What's Ciri...
Yennefer can tell you. Just keep an eye on him. He's not a friend.
Perhaps not, but Ciri apparently trusted him. We should at least take... You heard what he said. Take Ciri from that Isle of Mists, and the hunt will pick up her trail immediately. What then?
What you say?
Ciri can't flee forever. One day, time we, the hunted, became the hunters. Geralt will find Ciri and bring her here. They'll expect to catch us by surprise, and they'll be sorely disappointed.
We plan to fight them. We five?
Do we have a choice? Besides delay...
Pretty Boy could try to round up a few others who know how to swing a sword.
Or wield magic.
Fine. I'll get Ciri and recruit some allies. Bring everyone here.
Any good-looking women in that batch?
Mm-hmm. And you?
I've Avalok to care for. He's certain to die without gentle, gradual magic treatment. There's hope if I have...
The boys and I'll consider how we should greet.
All right. Time I was on my way.
Good luck, Wolf. And give Cirilla our love.
Come back quickly.
The curse that held Uma proved hard to lift, but Yennefer and the Witchers managed to do it. The ugliest man alive revealed himself to be not man, but elf, and an elven sage at that. Avalach, for this was his name, was the elven mage who had helped Ciri flee the hunt, then hidden her away on the Isle of Mists.
The rats, why did he need them?
Kira, what are you doing?
Geralt. You gave me quite a start.
But now the mage says bring me rats and healthy ones.
This the lamp from the elf's hideout? And what's this?
Nothing important. I'll explain later.
Any news of your...
None.
Even tried to come...
I've wanted to many times. But...
Finally know where Ciri is.
Is that so? Nice to hear.
Well, the Wild Hunt will know I found her when I do. They'll attack.
Ah. This is awkward. I mean, I'd gladly help, but I have a few... Perhaps, if you...
Let me think.
You know where to find me?
Mentioned you...
I did, and still do. The Cursed Isle on Lake Windam. The local peasants mumble incessantly about...
How'd it come to be...
That's what I don't know. I must break this spell.
Gotta know something.
Scraps. The curse is somehow linked to the tower where Serag, the lord of these lands, took refuge when Nilfgaard invaded. Claims in the village are that peasants, desperate of hunger, sailed to Fyke Isle to beg... So, will you please help me lift...
So the peasants who went to the island...
The villagers say he had them poisoned.
A real gentleman.
Well, I never met him.
A mage lived on the island.
We were friends. Sadly, he died that day as well. Very few. Yet even those who escaped the Isle soon suffered agonizing death.
All right.
I knew you'd find it irresistible. Naturally, you'll...
Fine. What then?
Well, the spirits who wander the Isle, you must establish a rapport with them.
Think they'll be willing to...
Of course. Provided you take my magic lamp, I shall let you keep it afterwards in appreciation. You'll find it quite...
How's the lamp actually work? I mean, do it...
You needn't even rub. Just place it where you find bones and hear whispers.
Figured as much. Tell you all...
You'll need to do neither. I'll give you a Xenovox. You will tell me what you see, and I shall tell you...
I need to know...
No, that is all.
Oh, go already. I can't wait to see what you discover on Fyke Isle.
Thank you.
Move it!
hear me? How goes it? Where are you?
Almost there.
Splendid. I shall contact you again soon.
Wait, this Xenovox. Can I contact you with it, or is it one way?
One way only, I'm afraid. You'll have to trust my feminine intuition.
Your what?
My feminine intuition.
Wonderful.
Geralt? Are you on the Isle yet? Does the Xenovox work? Can you hear me?
What? Can't hear. Great, broke already. Sheesh, short-lived this magic.
What did you say? There's some interference. You must be very careful.
Stench. A fresh corpse. Must have come here a while after the nobleman's death. Let's try Kira's land.
Where's that noble? Lying here, quiet as a mouse. Where's that noble? Where's that noble? Lying here, quiet as a mouse. Head split open like a rotted pumpkin. More like a peasant now, sloshing around in his own blood and shite. Be nothing noble about him. Too quick a death they gave him. Should have been made to suffer. He's not the end of it.
Don't start, Annabelle. Back to your craft. Always bending my ear about food. Don't... Blood. Many must have died here. Peasants didn't come here to ask nicely.
Place is full of rats. As many dead as alive. Think they're feeding on...
Geralt, stop. You needn't be so detailed.
Where's that noble?
Have you got to the laboratory at the top of the tower yet?
I'm at the top. Nothing here that looks like a
Someone
laboratory.
dragged something across the floor. Or dragged it from one wall to the other, repeatedly. Looks like a laboratory. Pretty well equipped, too.
Why did you leave? You claimed to love me. I'm cold. Who are you? Do you seek to hurt me as well?
I'm a witch. I want to lift the curse that grips this island. Your turn to tell me who...
I'm special. Always was. The rare... My family and I, we hid in the Mage's Tower to await the war's end, the end of hard times.
Mage who...
Alexander? I hardly knew him. He spent most of his time locked away in this tower. They're all dead! Mounted!
If I can lift the curse... Tell me what happened here. Peasants sailed to the island to ask for food. Is that true?
Yet we had little food as well. They slaughtered everyone. I heard my... He gave me a potion. If I was discovered, I was to drink it.
What kind of potion?
I remember...
Didn't trust the mage?
In the village, they claimed he meddled in disease. Only rumors, surely, but I was afraid. And then I heard him. My beloved Graham. He called to me. I opened the door.
Did they hurt you?
They gripped my arms, tore.
Poisoned. That how you died?
No, for I later awoke.
Sleeping potion. Effects hadn't worn off yet.
They were everywhere. All over me like in... They tore me apart, and I could not even... Have I not suffered enough?
How can I...
A curse born of hatred binds me to this place.
And your beloved, he dead too?
Graham? No, he lived.
Maybe you could strip the curse of its power. As I see it, you're the curse's focus. The other my medallion started pulsating.
I don't know what you mean, but... You could be right. My fate is...
It could be your blood ties to the land. The base of the curse, that is.
I... loved him. Take my bones to him. He must bury them. This will be our farewell.
Fine. I'll talk to...
He lives in the village on the left.
If he loved you, he'll remember.
He said he would always...
Experimenting on humans. Never would have gotten away with it if the Conclave were still in charge.
Rich folk. Doubt I'll ever understand them. Keeping rats in cages like rabbits.
Let him out, maybe? Like to die of hunger if we leave him there.
I'd sooner burn the vermin. Releasing him's not like to bring no good. Imagine the harm they'd do if they swam back to the village. Yeah.
see no one.
Why you been following me?
Just one.
Me? Them. Been locked in his hut since he came back from the Isle. Love's misery curdled his brain. Ouch. And this be the witchmen, the freak.
I want to talk.
You deaf, damn it! I told. Who are you?
I've been to the island.
What you want of me?
Want to talk to you.
Annabelle.
I met her.
Annabelle's dead. Drank poison. And I...
Did you...
Something mad. Of course. It was not to her father's liking.
What happened on the fight?
Twere Millie, Finch and Faulkner. They rallied the men, all roughs, to go to the Isle, take back what was ours from the Nuber. They knew I was known at the tower, that the Lord's servants would open the gate for me since I sold them fish.
They forced you to go with them?
No, I saw my chance in it. For Annabelle and me to flee. But... it all... Twas then she drank the poison. Mage must have gave it her. I ran out the tower hollering that I wanted to die, cursing them all to hell.
Said you were hollering as you fled the tower.
I don't remember.
Might have cursed them. There's a powerful magic aura on Fyke Isle. Passions, evil intent.
She took the poison. Because of them.
It wasn't poison. Annabelle drank a strong sleeping potion. Mage wanted to protect her, make it look like she was dead.
That means... she...
Spoke to a ghost. By the time she awoke, tower was full of cold corpses. And rats. She was warm meat.
You mean... she was alive the whole time? But...
It's not your fault. No guilt in not knowing.
Gods, what have I done? If I didn't notice she was alive.
If you'd stayed on the island, I doubt you'd have survived.
I'd take death over leaving her to the rats like that. There's...
Wrong on that count. Annabelle needs you. Her soul will... Bury her bones. Annabelle should be laid to rest by one who loved her.
There was a... her?
Yes.
Give me her.
Dead. Annabelle was no ordinary ghost. She's a pesta, and now she's free.
The Algar demanded 6 circlings. You didn't bring but a single scurvy run. No what?
What are you doing here?
What? This unflying... You too can seek his aid. No.
So...
You needn't mock us. You can see right well we brought scraps. And they're like to get worse. Oh.
I could...
Well, I suppose it can't hurt to try.
Stop!
Faster.
Geralt!
Fyke Isle.
And you withheld this news until now? Why? I gave you a Zen of...
The dark spell clung to the spirit of Annabelle, the Lord's daughter, to free her and the Isle.
So it ended well.
I lifted the curse, so the island's clear. Annabelle's soul is free. Thing it.
And you failed to notice? You're losing your touch. Be that as it may, Fyke Isle is free.
One thing.
What?
Annabelle said Alexander... You knew this?
All the mages knew about it. I would have given anything for an opportunity to...
All right.
Perhaps...
What is it?
I put in an order for a few substances from no... Could you see what happened?
Why not? I'll check the...
Thank...
Ask a service of the Witcher, the Pella must. A witcherly service that...
What do you need?
A man who fears not. Forefather's Eve is nigh. We've rites to conduct.
Seems...
You'd not refuse. The Pella knew. Across the lake we must journey to...
The sooner we resolve this, the better. Go, go. Whoa there, Roach.
Drown in the waterhead.
merchant's wagon. Veered off the road at high speed. Doesn't bode well. Yeah, merchant traveling across Velen alone. No way that was gonna end well. Cuts of meat. Cataplepis. Wonder what spell requires that. Human. From an artery. Can't be far. Wouldn't have made it. Package still intact. Don't sense anything magic, though. Wonder how Kira will explain this one. Damn it. Hid and waited for help. It never came. That's Velen for you. Got those.
Splendid.
Brew yourself a mug. Saw what the wagon was carrying. Exquisite meats, expensive. Care to tell me what you're up to? Color me in.
Then
Gonna slip into something.
later. You've been patient, thank you.
Huh? If I wanted to see white mice, I'd just get drunk.
Note that I said almost.
Became very careful.
Third mouse.
The spell has a 66.67% chance of success.
So where did... Kira, can I explain?
Know the fairy tale about Sim?
Mm-hmm. True story it's based on, too. A Zoogle crop...
I beg you, not another word about Zoogle. Now, to return to the fairy tale. I'd like to escape these ghastly... But I could use a Prince Charming. It...
Sounds tempting.
Before we go...
Gotta transform a pup.
No. I shall... Don't wince. It'll only be an illusion.
Why not?
Then hold on to... Gavella Glan. So, what do you think?
It's just right.
Well, I might also have changed your hair colour while I was... Well, off we go. Last one there does the dishes.
Hey-ya! Giddy up.
Congratulations.
If only I were a foot shorter and...
Well, yes. But then I'd not have... Now do you see why I...
Could have just told...
Geralt, run to the...
If I'd known I'd get a glass of Zubaran dry.
Well, well, never took you for a while.
Think witchers suck the marrow out of drowner bones and wash it down with puddle water?
More or less. Well, we...
Must have cost you a small fortune. Sure you don't need me to pay...
Please, I manage. You know, a dozen...
All right.
Yes. But that's not what I wish to discuss.
Not the first curse I've...
But among the most difficult, correct? And the laboratory. I sincerely hope...
Didn't destroy that workshop.
If Alexander's findings were to fall in... Although, Fikyle has a terrible reputation. I'm sorry. Such a...
Romantic.
Friends. So?
Sorry.
Oh, Geralt. Will you at least, like...
What?
Know what they call that constellation in Zerrikania?
Dragon something, I bet.
No, it has a different name.
Egfain Navi.
Kira? Where? Put me to sleep with a spell. Means she's up to something. Fikyle. A light. Top floor of the tower. So, found what you were looking for?
Yes, thanks for asking. How are you feeling?
What do you want?
Why, I aim to you. Alexander was studying the Catriona plague. I'll use his notes to produce medication, perhaps a cure. Or at least a vaccine.
Mm-hmm. Strictly human?
No, strictly selfish ones. The mighty would pay willingly for such a remedy. Can you imagine how much? Take Radovid for...
Radovid doesn't forget, and Radovid...
He'll make an exception for me. He'll have to. I have something he wants.
Please, you don't believe...
Well, you believe Yennefer will stop treating you like a dog someday. I'm going to see Radovid, tell him of this research, whether you like it or not.
This is suicide, Kira. You'll wind up tied to a...
Shut up for a moment and look at me. See this? Bedbugs, Geralt. Bloody bedbugs. I, Kira Metz, advisor to Foltest, a member of the Lodge of Swords. Think what you will, but I'll not stay in this bloody swamp one day more. Not one day. I shall cross the Pontar, and that means Radovid's men will find me sooner or later. Don't you want...
Got another option.
You believe I'd be safe there?
No, the opposite. When I get there with Ciri, I expect we'll have to battle...
Unbelievable. Have you even been listening to me?
Closer than you think. You're not looking for safety. You want your dignity back. You want to be Kira Metz, sorceress of the Lodge, not some healer from the swamps who reeks of manure. Giving you an opportunity Radovid won't give you. Go to Kaer Morhen.
Yennefer was right. You do have some notion of what women want, how they think.
So, see you at Kaer Morhen? Bed's free of...
I long to be there already.
What are you doing?
I'm getting old.
Ow! Ah!
By the Prophet's wounds. A witcher.
Show me your sword. That hurt.
Those hunters would burn a rainbow if they could. Wahoo! La.
Got a minute?
I do.
Wasn't sure I should even ask you.
Oh.
Wild Hunt's gonna attack Kaer Morhen soon. It's a sure thing.
The Wild Hunt? Don't tell me you will.
Hardly nonsense. Got a taste of it. A painful taste. On my own.
Sorry, Geralt, but I've my own so I don't owe you
Got a minute?
I do.
Surprise.
It's quite simple. I think often of the country and its...
From Master...
Why? Truth be told, they're awfully...
Yeah.
Now I've decided...
Time up.
Got things...
You gotta take risks and not get fucked.
Let me in if that's so. Black ones, red a bit, maybe then switch the place of bandits.
Oh, God. The Reapers come for me. How you go with this thing?
Back there at Loch Marine.
See his mug. See your son, Josh. May he take after his father. There will be a milkman.
Zoltan.
Get up.
I know.
Why are we here? Let's go.
I'll do that, but I have another job for you. You need... The Wild Hunt will attack.
You'll have me and my axe.
Thanks. See you at Kaer Morhen. Got a minute?
For you, my friend.
Ran into Molly.
Molly?
One you promised.
Ah,
Butterfly collect.
Molly didn't need inventing. She needed attentive. Average, run-of-the-mill girl. Give her a smile.
See you, Dandelion.
His mug. Damn nice, son.
Oh.
Shouldn't let that refuse into taverns with ordinary folk.
Leave it.
Oh, you don't mean
Don't
to.
use it.
A witcher. Just what our band of merry men.
Oi, clumsy horse. When this is all over, I aim to open a whorehouse in Vizima.
Geralt of Rivia.
Could use your help at Kaer Morhen.
You didn't turn your back on me when I was in need. It's only fair I do the same.
Thanks.
I'll consider whether to bring Vess. Either way, I'll see you at Kaer Morhen.
Swords up! Now, witches, they can't...
You trouble me.
The curse that held Uma proved hard to lift, but Yennefer and the Witchers managed to do it. The ugliest man alive revealed himself to be not man, but elf, and an elven sage at that. Avalach, for this was his name, was the elven mage who had helped Ciri flee the hunt, then hidden her away on the Isle of Mists.
Yes, hen as Gwyn.
Ninta mir data.
Gwyn hart fi gledfiam. Is het een wat gen geraakt?
Your Imperial Majesty.
Witcher, why have you come?
I've managed to find out where Ciri is.
Finally. I'd begun to doubt the wisdom of enlisting you. Bring her here at once.
The Wild Hunt's pursuing her. Kaer Morhen.
That was not a suggestion.
I don't doubt it. Against conventional foes, the Wild Hunt's different. Facing it here would put Vizima at risk. Hundreds of innocents could die. Kaer Morhen is in a wilderness, and your army stands to be far more helpful there.
Agreed. I shall send a banner with you. On one condition. General Voris will lead it.
Can't agree to that.
And I cannot agree to witches commanding my troops.
Well, I'm not about to give in. You don't look it either. Sorry to take up your time, Your Majesty.
Bring me Ciri.
I will, if that's what she wants.
Till sjå är väg.
The curse that held Uma proved hard to lift, but Yennefer and the Witchers managed to do it. The ugliest man alive revealed himself to be not man, but elf, and an elven sage at that. Avalach, for this was his name, was the elven mage who had helped Ciri flee the hunt, then hidden her away on the Isle of Mists.
Oi! Step over here!
Heard you call.
Aye, 'cause I was. See, one of us, a gill, went mute all of a sudden. No spell or potion.
Suppose I could try.
Aye, good, good. That should do it. Scare, irritate.
Give me strength, gods, that I might hunt once more.
Constant sound of axes and saws. Yeah, thick with the smell of sap.
The Jarls are building new pestering me with this confounded. It's the way of things. Trees are always the first to fall in a war. Do they even know how long a yew grows to maturity? That if they cut them all down, they'll have to wait
Think about the future. Then Ragnarok will come before you.
Can we talk? The Wild Hunt will attack Kaer Morhen.
A wild hunt? Are you certain? So...
I know where she is, and the Wild Hunt.
I see. I shall pack immediately. Leave tomorrow.
Thank you.
No need. I raised the girl, and I've still a duty to... I shall see you at...
Pleased with yourself? There are very few bees.
Me little Morgan's birthday tomorrow.
Grand those swords.
Maybe a nice little house. Are you serious? Why not?
What's this? It's, adornment. They engraved it.
So...
Interested in the web?
So long.
Tend to your own problems. Foreigner, what's your...
I could have married a continental man.
Wanted to talk. This isn't easy, but I need to ask...
Tell me, friend.
Ciri. I know where she is. They'll come after us, attack, and we'll need to respond with...
The Black Ones first, now Wraiths. Such is...
Can't risk your men's lives. Kaer
Morhen is hundreds of miles away. To move an army there would take weeks. Not to mention, I'd expose... Geralt, forgive me, but I cannot do it.
I understand.
Wait! Won't let you leave empty-handed. I'll...
Beautiful craftsmanship. Got a talented smith.
Not I. King Erland Uncrate.
Erland Stonefist. So this is...
Forged in Mahakam. Tempered in dragon... And now, it's yours.
Thank you. This can't be...
May it serve you well. Send those...
That's my intention.
These continental dandies be sweating, then we gotta drag their corpses out of the inn, I suppose. Till he shot himself.
You ain't from Nilfgaard, are yous?
We were wearied right here. Someone had drowned in the next life. He was breaking black-clad neck.
became of those nice Pharaoh lads who went treasure hunting in the ruins?
Come on, Morgan. But I'm afraid we shan't see him again.
Why are you talking like that?
Went down to the wood.
Something's in the woods. Like the They louder. I run back to the village at once. Drink last night. We'll stick together. It'll all work out.
We serve her who was virgin, mother, and throne.
Where are you going?
Yana, it'll be 3 weeks since the storm now.
Clean up that ghostly mess. We've tried not long past. Next day they're both washed ashore. Empty.
Faster. Hey-ya! Let's go! Faster. Come on, Roach. Run, Roach. Slow now. Whoa. Giant tracks.
I long to be home to the modest abode, to my dog with his pipe, to my two boys I love, to the alcove wherein lies my beautiful wife. So